Alright, in this video, we're going to talk about the Kirkland Signature Ultra Plush Microfiber Towels. Now, I picked these up on Amazon. I think you can buy them locally, but just because they're available through Amazon Prime now, I just ordered them through Amazon Prime. It comes with a pack of 36 towels, and I think the price is 29 bucks. So if you divide, the cost per towel essentially is like $1.25 or something. So they're actually very, very, very affordable. And the towels themselves are pretty good quality. So I primarily use these for interior. Like the bulk of these towels are gonna go for interior, simply because I do mostly interior jobs. So these will just become workhorses. That being said, I still do use them for the exterior. Now I know a lot of people are saying these are junk towels, don't use them. You have to use high quality towels, use higher, 320 GSM from the rag company or from like some Korean made towels. These are junk. Don't use them on the vehicle because they're gonna mar, they're gonna scratch. You're unprofessional if you don't use these. I have specifically used these as well to remove wax. These are brand new. That's why the tag's still on there, like brand new. So I use these to remove wax, to remove polish. And the thing about it is that a lot of times in the detailing industry, you're stuck on a specific method of doing something just because you read it when you first started off and you haven't really tested anything else other than what you've been doing for the longest. So for the longest, I personally always did the 2-bucket wash method. Once I stepped away from it and I did like a different wash method, I asked myself, why did I keep on doing the 2-bucket wash method? It feels unnecessary. Same thing with when it came to claying. For the longest time, I read that if you clay the vehicle, you also have to polish it, and it'd be unprofessional or you wouldn't get great results if you don't polish it. So for the longest, I would always try to sell a clay and a polish, but not just a wash and a wax. After I started just selling wash and waxes and didn't worry about the polishing part, I was like, why did I worry about the polishing part? When it came to so many things, like I had just had so many assumptions, or my mindset was stuck on this one method of doing something because it's just what I learned, what I read, and that's what I stuck with for so long. So this is the Microfiber Madness? No, the rag company. This is the rag company's edgeless towel. Super high quality, great. Primarily 100% going to be used for polishing paint. This one, again, they're just about the same price. This is for a pack of 10. I think it's like, I don't know, but it comes out to be like almost like $2 per towel. And this one is 29 bucks, but it's about $1.25 per towel. And I get 36 here, I get 10 here. Do I still have high quality towels? Do I still use them to polish paint? Sometimes to remove wax? Yes, these are very high quality towels. They're very good from the rag company. But I also use these just to remove polish, wax, and of course, as I said, interior towels. And the reason I say that is because you don't need to, these towels aren't cheap, right? Like 36 towels, 10 towels, and they're almost the same price. These are like 20 bucks, this is 29 bucks. If you're just starting off, you don't need these super crazy expensive towels, because this will put a dent in your budget if you're trying to get like 30 towels because you're trying to polish paint. Even 20 towels, like it will put a decent sized dent in your budget if you're just going after towels. Like if you're going for high quality towels, for drying towels, for window towels, for polishing towels, for removing wax towels, it'll stack up really quickly on top of like pad you're trying to purchase, compounds. It'll stack up your price rather quickly. So starting off, I highly recommend these Kirkland Signature Microfiber Towels. Again, quality-wise, yes, we can all agree that probably, most likely, this rag company's 320 GSM, I believe it's 320 GSM, I have to check the back, is of high quality, more so than the Kirkland Signature. But again, because you actually have to go out to the field and actually test your assumptions. Like, don't just think that because some person said, look, you have to use at least 320 GSM from a Korean-made towel of a high-quality manufacturer, you have to do that every single time. I mean, I literally polish paint, and you would say soft paint on like Honda, on Porsches, and I just wanted to see like, okay, is there a big difference between me using this towel or this towel? And I would try it out. I would make sure, I would look at all different angles. I would take it out in the sun, and there'd be no marring, there'd be no scratching. Like it was no difference between me using this towel and me using this towel. And the main driver I'm trying to tell you this is that you need to be testing those assumptions, those methods that you've been following for so long. Like just because someone said it at some point and you took it as truth and you've been doing that ever since, doesn't mean you have to keep on doing that. Again, great quality towels here, the rag company. But starting off, if you want a good bang for your buck, if you want to be able to, like, have a lot of towels and keep on like reusing them over and over. Like for interiors, like I keep on washing this for interiors, and I just keep on using them and using them and using them. They're great towels. The only thing I wish that would be different was that maybe like they have different colors. That way I could just kind of sort them a little bit better. But they're all coming yellow. There's no different color than that. But other than that, these are absolutely great towels. Again, I use them for the interior leather cloth. I use them to clean. Well, I use the short-sided nap. This side, not the fluffy side, but this side I use this side to clean windows. Again, use this on wheels. I mean, I literally use this on everything because there's so many. They're not that expensive. I can keep on buying more if needed. I use them everywhere. The high quality towel is much more expensive. You get fewer, and of course, I just keep these primarily for polishing paint, removing wax if I need them. So these are very delicate because they're more expensive. They're higher quality, but these, I mean, again, I highly recommend them if you're just starting off. Because these are much better, are much higher quality than the local, those microfiber towels that you find like at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, at your local auto parts store, or like Target or Walmart. Because those are just way too thin, way too small, and just they're not their quality. These, I mean, I'm just gonna keep my sense, but I highly recommend these towels. I don't want you to think that, look, you're not gonna be professional. You saw someone on YouTube or on the forums or in a Facebook group saying, look, I have this specific towel because I'm working on Porsches or like I'm a high-end detail. Look, don't get caught up in that hype. Great towels for the price if you're just starting out. I mean, again, I have quality towels. I also have these. I use them interchangeably because they both get the job done. Now, granted, there are gonna be some vehicles, if you're polishing paint, that you do need a higher quality microfiber towel to not cause marring because like the paint is very soft. With that being said though, I wouldn't put it's a part of it is also the towel, but I've also worked on vehicles with using high quality towels where I'm taking off the wax, where I'm taking off the polish, and I still see some marring even using a high quality wax. So there are some vehicles that they're just so soft, like regardless if you're using a super high quality towel, it's still gonna cause marring because that's just the way the paint is. Does it help to have a high quality towel compared to this? A little bit, yes, but again, you're still gonna run into those vehicles where it's just so soft that you just have to be very delicate with the paint. Now, as far as the for drying, I definitely don't use these for drying just because they're too thin and they're too small. For drying, I use Rag Company's Pluffle towel, I believe this is called. So I wouldn't use this for drying just because it's too thin for that. I mean, I guess you can get away with it if you want to use like plenty of them. That's not the way I'm gonna use them, just because again, I've dedicated drying towels for that purpose. All right, and that wraps up this video. Super short video. Again, just highly recommend them. They're great, even if you're not using them for specifically detailing, maybe just around the house or whatever the reasons. Highly recommend them. You can wash them plenty of times without deteriorating. Mine are just because I beat the living crap out of them. But other than that, they are great towels that I highly recommend. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy those on Amazon. I am an affiliate on Amazon, so I do get a small commission if you purchase through that link, but the price doesn't change for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave those in the comment section below about this video in general or about the towels themselves. More than happy to answer any questions, as I've been using them for at least now 2.5 years. Not that specific set, but I have been using that brand for at least 2.5 years now, somewhere around there, in my detailing business. So they do get a lot of use on a daily, weekly basis. So they are holding up pretty well. Other than that, again, leave any comments, questions down below, and I'll see you on the next video.